What's going on, guys? Welcome back to your pre-market watch list. We're going to get pretty much going on every single penny stock there is today. So we'll start here with CLEU. This one I like the most right now pre-market. Looks pretty bullish. We had a good jump. We've grinded all the way back to pre-market highs. We're below one deviation. So this kind of has some room to run over this pre-market high level. So kind of watching CLEU, long bias here, anticipating you have more of a move, maybe up to about 927 for right now. If you look at the 4-hour chart, we're well overbought over long-term resistance. Therefore, we would see that this market is overbought and at some point it's going to sell back down, of course. But for now, we're more long bias, at least up to the price of 929 pre-market here. We would love to see it higher. Who knows? But for right now, long bias up to 920s on CLEU, hoping that you see this thing all the way into the 10s, even 11s. If we start getting up to 11s, 10s, 12s, then we're going to be watching the stock more bearish as we'll be coming into this previous price action high. And on the intraday chart, we'll be well overbought over 3 deviations. So if in the event you see CLEU all the way up at like 1180, 13, 12, just know that we're probably watching the stock bearish there. All right. Next one on the list that we'll just talk about is ARTL. So ARTL is bouncing back pretty aggressive here so far this morning. The long-term chart has a pretty decent setup. It's like a cup and handle formation breakout. You can see we had a big jump here, then we dipped down, then we went up, then we pulled back. We held 3 deviations of the 4-hour chart. That caused the squeeze. We went to the new high. So overall, formation's pretty good. Intraday, it's overbought. So it's like long-term chart, overbought, but formation's good. Intraday chart, overbought. It's really not the most A1 setup, so we're kind of on the fence about it. Right now, resistance is currently this 286 mark, so there really isn't any more of this long to happen unless the market can successfully break resistance. So for now, we're anticipating that ARTL is going to try to stop right around this price of about 280. And maybe try to swing back lower for now. Again, the setup's kind of awkward. I'm not a big fan of it, but a lot of people are talking about it. Because it's cheap and it's made a good move. Just note that the stock is on short sale restrictions, so SSR, so you can't just short it unless it's on an uptick, which does kind of help it from going down as easy or as quickly. So either way, kind of bearish a little bit on ARTL, or just not extremely long bias for now. All right. One you guys might be talking about right now is SFVT. SFVT was a pretty much a pre-market jump here. I wouldn't put too much strength in this to be a really big long play at the open just because it's so overbought already pre-market. It still has a little bit of ways to come down. So not long bias this for now, okay? Just pretty much short bias, at least until the 272 and probably lower, all right? Next one on the list is CLEU, which... we already talked about, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, we already went over that one. All right, next one on the list that we're going to talk about is NEO. So NEO did its bull flag breakout the other day, right? So we had our bull flag and it pushed up out of that bull flag for the last top there yesterday. Now it's sold down. Now, if you look at the long-term chart on NEO, it's in a bigger bull flag, which is debatable whether or not that's going to work, okay? We had a bull flag in here, so I'll show you which bull flag we had just happen. So we had the bull flag there. Okay, so that bull flag broke out, okay? And then you have this bull flag that's currently underway and in development, okay? And its trend line is right here, this white trend line, you see it there? For this bull flag to work right now, this stock, NEO, can't break below that trend, which it's currently below. So right now, it means it's failing, okay? The long-term flag pattern currently in the immediate, it's not working. All right, doesn't mean that it can't hold up over the course of the next couple of days and then work next week. So for right now, it's just not working. We have the 9 moving average on NEO at 59.49. We have our regression level here on the 4-hour chart at 60. So we're currently kind of going below that trend. For the bull flag, the bigger one to work, it needs to hold above this price today and then kind of bounce back up. All right. So we're really just keeping an eye on CLEU, keeping an eye on the scanners today. Just want to give you guys an update on NEO as to where that stands. And other than that, that's really the pre-market watch. Just keep an eye on CLEU, ARTL, and also do watch your MARA, Riot. Those are still long bias candidates with Bitcoin moving up. So there's definitely a lot of things to look at. I mean, the market's been insane lately. The volume in the market's just crazy. I mean, things are moving all day long. So if you guys keep an eye on the scanner that we post, every single day, you're going to find something throughout the day. So hope you guys like the video. Stay tuned for the next one coming up.